Beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect your heart.
Hello, hello. We here. We are here. Man, we're getting a break here on the 5-minute chart. I am tempted to long again, but let's be aware here. I don't know. We're already in OT of this leg. Anybody have any idea what happened at 12:30? Is this a data wick? I mean, I don't really know. Do we treat that as a data wick? I mean, kinda looks like it. I mean, that's certainly some sort of news candle, right? 140 points in 1 minute at 12:30. It must have been a tweet or something. I don't really know. Must have been something there. Some sort of a tweet. Tweet, 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 to tweet, tweet. I'm not sure. All right. Man, are we live? Nobody here? I don't know if this thing it says I'm live. It says I'm live, but I don't know. We're back above that 24,900 level here. Let's see if we start to push. Testing that 9 EMA there. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, it does say I'm live. Nothing was showing up there, so I was curious. All right, let me check here because I need to update. Bulenox, 83% off, guys. 83% off. Apex, 80% off. Lifetime fee of $85 activation is back. I'm tempted to kind of take a long here, to be honest, but I don't know. We're also in an area where maybe it could turn back down. Let's just kind of see. I want to be careful. let's kind of see here. I'm tempted to take a little stab long here. I might still do it. Let's see. Yeah, that's about 10 points up there. A little confirmation set up. Kind of a scary spot after a 140 point move up. I'm tempted to take the long though. Very easily could rip right back down though. So I might take a long here. We'll see. Not quite sure. Still kind of pulling back there. Looking a little bear flaggy there. ES rejecting here as well off that 19 level. 5-minute Harami? Yeah, I guess there is. I usually like the Haramis at the highs and lows. Premium a discount. I don't really see that here. I'm going to take a little stab long here off this whole number level. See if we can get a little pushback up off that 50 EMA. 93 to 83. Kind of got in a little. It bounced off that level and then I got in, so a little late. Oh, it's over here on the funded accounts. Let's see if we can get this push up. There we are. Easy peasy. A little nice little easy read there. Kind of had the 50 EMA sitting down there at the 95. The idea was to take that bounce off that, and ended up getting it there. Yeah, that Harami unfortunately is pushing down into a 5-minute bearish bullish gap, so it's a little bit of a scary Harami. A lot of times those form like that though, they really do. So I want to see something here. Let me see here. Full port long Marcin? It could be. Could be. I mean, I don't really call this algorithmic trend line, but it is like, it's here. I mean, we could rip right back up through this. What happened? Was there a Trump tweet or something? I was not on the charts here. We sold off 186 points in 3 minutes. There must have been a tweet or something. Anybody around for that right there? I was not, so I'm not quite sure. I was not here. Kind of breaking structure there on the 5 minute, but just a little scary to think about longs other than maybe a scalp. So you see I did work this account. You see I took a couple of trades here. A little short here off the EMAs. Just took some points and then along here. And got back above $100 on this funded account, 116. And then these accounts over here are still just, we just took another 10-point winner there. Up $30. The Influencer Cup account, we're up $824 on that. So need like another 4,000 on that account to get it passed. You don't know what caused it? Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue. I mean, but that's big 3 candles there. I marked that out as a data wick with a question mark. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. You're full port long now, or Tom Sable will haunt you at night. Oh, you're telling me to. Apex is 80% off. It is interesting. So let's just see. Let's just kind of see what happens here. Kind of looking bull flaggish on the 5 minute here. Could potentially take another long, maybe. Yeah, 85 activation as well, yep. I mean, if we get a close above this with decent momentum, I'll stab it. I'll stab it. Dun, 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 dun. Make or break for bulls. Got to recover that 60 level per Mancini, really, for bulls to kind of take over here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and long here if we close above. All right, I think it's going to close above, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Oh, goodness. I'm not moving the stop if it doesn't close above. I'm going to give it a moment. I'm going to give it a moment. I think it does still pop. That was a dirty close there. I jumped in before it closed. My own fault. My own fault. Still didn't close above on that candle either. Could be bad news there. Yeah. That's a little annoying. I had that feeling. I knew I should have just probably taken it off there. But it still couldn't go. All right, let's work our way out. Let's try to work our way out here. I think we get this pushed back into the 910s to get me out of this. See if we get this pushed back up here and just get out of this. There we go. Able to squeeze out of that right there. I don't know. I should have been a little more patient with that entry. Now that's the candle I wanted. Rude. Now it goes. Rude. Oh, I basically got out for break even, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Would it be like wild and crazy if I took the same entry, if it closes above? Then would it be crazy to do that again? All right, I'm going to do it. You guys talk me into it. But we are going to put our stop in at 941, so. That's kind of rude. That was kind of rude. Basically one ticked me there. What up, David? For the stream. For the stream. I don't want to be getting too crazy. Let's check Take Profit Trader. See how close we are to the giveaways. Maybe we can go ahead and do one if we're close. Did we make 8 sales? It didn't look like it. We might have made 2 more. So we probably still need like 6. 7. We still need 7 sales. Rigged. I mean, I could do the giveaway for Apex. I could do another Apex. Tricky spot here, guys. I mean, I'm going to say, I don't know. It's kind of a tricky spot. Tricky spot. You guys want a giveaway? We don't have very many viewers this afternoon, so probably best for me not to do one, but what do you guys think? Still below the trend line from the opening high. Let me see. I mean, what time frame? I got it on the 5 minute, and it's, well, I guess you, well, yeah, I guess it depends on the time frame. Only 50K FTT if I have it. I don't have it, but I don't has. We'll see. The 1 minute? Oh, I don't have it marked on the 1 minute, huh? Let's see what the trend line would look like on the 1 minute here. No, it would be breaking out already. It would already be kind of breaking out. I mean, this area up here is of interest to me. This is some sort of clear news event. A data wick at 25,053. Back into the new week opening gap up there as well. So that could be our draw on liquidity. I mean, could be. Very well could be. I mean, I wouldn't like bet the farm on it, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. Here's the other side of the coin. I think if we get back below these EMAs here, get back through that 900 level. Conversely, you don't really have a whole lot down here, to be honest, until 660. We're kind of tapping into a 15-minute gap down here. To the left, let's see, did we inverse that? No, but we already ran this wick inside this gap here. There's also another, I don't even know what that's from, but that's what we tapped into, a little 15-minute gap there. So, kind of holding that. Kind of holding that gap. So let me see here. Really are kind of just chopping around here as well. ES holding up there 67.19. Mancini did call out 2 banger trades today. He called out the reclaim of the 98, or a sweep of 98. It went up, or actually it wasn't 98. What was it, 09? Something like that. Yeah, the reclaim of 09, I didn't take either of these. It went up like 35 points. And then he said look for sweeps of 98. The first sweep in recovery went up 8.5 points. The second one we're still currently in, and it's up 25 points basically. There you go. Still just pushing. I don't know, EMA's crossed over. It looks decent enough, but haven't really gotten spread out since the crossover. All right, pulling back into the 910s again. A relief bounce is due after almost 500-point dump. Yeah, Tech T, we just don't know when it'll happen. Like, this is a pretty big bounce already. I mean, this bounce here off a higher low is already almost 150 points. I might be interested in a long off that 89 sweep. We'll see. Yes, rejecting off that 19. Smokey Bear said, this is too easy. Oh, yeah, Tesla earnings are today. We'll look. We'll see. We'll wait. Max will bark. He'll say, what's up? Smokey Bear, show us the way. Smokey Bear says it's too easy. Show us the way. Oh. Got an inside buy on the 5-minute chart. Inside bar. Huge candle, easy to get whacked. Yeah, the volatility is okay right now. I mean, what's the average candle? Probably like 10, 12 points. Ah. Yeah, it's kind of boring this afternoon, to be honest. Not much going on. Maybe I should have took a nap. I don't mind a long if we can sweep that 89. I'll look at it. Up $800 on PAs. Let's go. Yeah, I just taken 3 trades today on my PAs. I'm only up $30, unfortunately. I mean, it's not mad about it. Ideally, I'd like to end the day at like around $100 a day, but I really haven't been aggressive enough to get there, to be honest. I need like 5 to 7 trades a day to get there, and I just haven't been aggressive enough. looking pretty good here. I'm going to try it one more time. Might be going to the well one too many times, but let's try it one more time. Max likes it, or at least I think he does. Needs to hit it as soon as it clears this wick here. It really needs to just hit it. Oh goodness, Max is barking. They used a tweet to do it. 887. Nice. Long 910, upside 25K. Nice job. How come every time I long it just pulls back? Does that mean that I'm good at picking the tops and bottoms? If every time I long it pulls back? Push it. I'm gonna put the stop in at the trusty yellow line. It's gonna do me like that again, guys. That's so dirty. That's the second trade in a row where it's done that. It pushes up, wicks right to my take profit, pulls back, stops me out. So, nice bottom pick, yeah. That's crazy. It did that to me again. I mean, I do think it still goes higher, but I needed 49.75. There it is. Would have gotten filled out if I would have just held. I've got PTSD from not moving the stop earlier when I was 2 ticks away from my take profit. Here's the 50 level. We'll see if it pushes through there. I don't know why you guys didn't tell me to hold. $200 EMA sitting up there, 960s. Do we have equal highs up here? I can't tell. It does look like we have equal highs. They are right next to each other, though. $89.50, a couple equal highs. So kind of like up here, these are equal on the 1 minute. I mean, they're right next to each other. Not very significant, but they are there. Gonna get a close above. I mean, do we be a really aggressive here? Aggressive, very aggressive, and try to take a long up there? I don't know. Aggressive. $25K fish lips. All right, I'm going to stab long. I'm going to be aggressive for the stream, for you guys. Oof. Maybe I'm not. I almost hit the button there. What was that? That's not the top of the hour because that was a minute ago. So what in the world was that? What was that? Almost news. Sabo. Yeah. Tom Sabo bought one micro short right there. One micro short. A sweep? Well, we didn't really sweep though, did we? I don't know. I'm going to be careful. A 40-point candle. Yeah, indeed. What's the war news? All right, I'm going to jump in here. Aggressive. Very aggressive. U.S. key restriction on UK's Western long-range missiles. Oh, okay. They're trimming the Klingons. Maybe. See if we can actually get filled out this time instead of taking worse entry, worse entry, worse entry. Nope, couldn't even fill me out this time either. Couldn't do it again. Rude. Maybe put the stop in above 62. I don't know. I probably shouldn't because it'll probably stop me out. But I also probably should. I feel weird about this trade, and I don't know why. I feel weird here about this trade. There we go. There we go. I was feeling weird for a minute, but then it went. I didn't love my entry there. But just looking for the 10 points, you know, it's all right. What up, Trading Star? It's Trading Star. Equal highs up there, 89.50 on the NQ. Obviously, they don't exist on the M&Q. Still. Is it going to run these equal highs up here at 89.50? You got some kind of weird data-ish wick sitting up there at 0.53 as well. Looks like a data wick to me if I've ever seen one. A data wick. Yeah. Looks like those equal highs are on deck there. $25K coming up. Full port to the equal highs. What do you think? Oh, too late. Too late. Huh. Is this thing going to push into the... Did it hit the 25K there? Close. Does this thing push through the 90 or no? There's the 25K tagged. 25K tagged. Bagged and tagged. Nice job, fish lips. ES tapped that 32 level. What up, Chris? You know, just over here staring at the charts, pressing the button. That's basically it. You're really going to reject that 25K again? You would think the second or third push into it, we'd push through there. Well, it's trying. Gonna get the 10s. Close. They tried to breathe on the 10. Driving your life away. Stop to let the dogs run. Oh. You were scalping short? Yeah, I don't know. Tesla, I guess we'll see what happens. Is that right at market close, too? I would assume it is. Let's see. That's a pretty big pullback there. Back into the 980s. Nine EMA right there. I mean, it might, if it bleeds through the EMAs here, then we'll look for this thing to push back down. Really don't know. We have to see if it holds EMAs or not. All right, making its way through the 9. Or trying, testing it. Huh. Not quite sure what to do here. I mean, I do think if ES loses like that 28 level, we push down. Okay, looks like it's going to here. Ooh, look at that little trap below. I feel like this thing should just squeeze here. He has pushed back up to the 32s there. I mean, you would think it would squeeze back up here. You would think so. 4 hours bears. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll see. The thing is, does it... I mean, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense for us to go up here, but like, you know, I don't know. I'm just not willing to. I don't want to like be super aggressive. Super aggressive. Yeah, 67.41 on the ES VWAP. There's a little dumpage. $25,075. Yeah, it does kind of make sense. I mean, if we, I don't know, man. Kind of a tricky spot. Really kind of a tricky spot here. Trying to be a little bit careful if I can. The 21 and the 200 have kind of moved into the 9 here, so there's not a lot of room. Even if you were looking to short from here. Could short here theoretically with your stop at the high. I don't think it's horrible. Especially since we're losing the 90 here. Yeah. It's very tricky. We could sell down here. We could easily rip higher. Like, it's just, we're in a spot where you can really easily do either. Could easily do either of the two. You don't really want to get caught in a position in the wrong direction. It's not fun. Kind of barcoding here. I don't know. I'm waiting. Maybe it won't hurt after hours if it jumps 27 points. Wow, look at that. Something's up, guys. I mean, like, this price action is not... It's very, very twitchy. Not that normal, to be honest. Not that normal. Very twitchy. Be careful here. This might be crazy, but I'm going to try a quick short with my stop just at the high here. Wanted it to be quick. Looks like it's going to go up to that 25.053 now. ES working its way above 32. Getting in squeeze mode here. Maybe I should start buying the pullbacks. Man, we just keep getting these flash dumps. Like these 20, 30 point flash dumps, right? I mean, this candle here, just a little 20 point flash dump. Tempted to take the short into the 80 level. $81.25. You the man just ain't right. You the man. You are the man, see? You've always been the man. The man. That'll be the retest of that 5-minute open candle down there at 80. That 80 level. I'm a little scared. You know what? I'll take it over here. We just want 80.25. 81.50. No, 80. 80.50. I waited too long. The stop's too wide to take it on anything else. So we'll take it on this. Oh, there's Max barking. I don't know what that means. This dog. He is going crazy. Alright, this next push through. Sorry, guys. Nah, it's not the mailman. He's just barking at anything. This is kind of pushing down into an OB here. Just kind of noticed that. I don't know what he's barking at. It's annoying. Man, that dog will not be quiet. Alright, we're back. Yeah, it's kind of stopped me out there. I probably should have my stop at the high, but dun, 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 dun. Oh, gold. Thing is, I know this thing's gonna go. I should have put the stop at the high. Short setup at 061. Stop loss at 91. Yeah, I could take the short here. I don't know. I just don't want to have my stop. 22 points. Again, I am kind of bullish as well, so it's kind of like, eh. Do you think this stuff is going to hold down or not? She's a ripper. See if ES runs the highs here. Got a small SMT at the high there. See if ES can run it to kind of break it here. Trying to push, getting above 33. There's the pop. There we go. ES running the high. Exclamation point cash, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway for a any size eval from Apex. If you want to get it, you gotta be in it to win it. All right, let's see. You need one desperately. Lost all evals on gold yesterday. Dang, blew 4. That's a tough day. What's gold doing today? Oh, wow. Gold to the moon. Look at that. Broke right back out and just went right back up, huh? Nice wick up there at 41.30. Yeah. Some sort of data wick up there at 053. Where's Husk? He's probably chilling at home. He's probably chilling. That's interesting. Let me see. I want to look at something here because it looks like ES ran that data wick. Did Nasdaq do it too? No, it didn't. It's at 52 on the NQ. Looks like we're headed to that 052 area. I kind of want to start layering in some longs, maybe off these EMAs. Let's see if we get some pullbacks into these EMAs. I'm going to start layering in some longs. 068's your target. Yeah, I think we at least get to the 50s. I need a pullback though. I don't want to just jump in. You know what happens when I just jump in? Not good things. I don't know what's up with that dog. He's just barking like crazy today. Oh, my camera's pointed like straight up. All right, she's taking off. We need a pullback. We need a pullback. Ugh. Need to pull back into the 15s here. Gold just blew all bears out, yeah, for sure. Might try to make $100 more on this challenge account. Could be the death of me. Can see they tried to crush it. Yeah. Well, that's always what happens, right? You get a big sell, rip back up. We've just been riding these EMAs up, so that's going to be my thought process here. Now that we've kind of cleared the 32 level on the ES, we're building structure above it. I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable just longing off these EMAs now. So that's what I'm going to go for. And I'm going to look for that data wick up there. I am going to front run it by a few points, as you guys can see. It's at 52 on the 5250 on Nasdaq. I got my take profit at 50, so might go stop into break even above the high. That is my 10 points. Should I just take the base hit? There we go. I'm going to lock in the 10 and see if it can just squeeze here. So locking in the 10, let's see if it can just squeeze. $25K and under probably now, yeah. We have 13 minutes until the murder bot. All right, I'm gonna lock in more here. $20 points. Could get a reaction off that pivot, so I want to see it just blast through there. Locking in 5 more. There it is. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Look at there. Bought the dip for a nice 35-point winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You think it's a taco day now? It might be. The data wick is officially been ran right there on the Nasdaq. I think it hit it. Yeah. You hit it now for sure. Yeah, 53. Yeah. New week opening gaps back up there at 67. Ate all those taco downs, send it to the VWAPs. Yeah. Exclamation point cash, guys. We'll be doing the giveaway here shortly. Any size Apex evaluation. I would like 5 more. I would like to find 5 more points on my challenge account. Where can I find 5 points at? Should I even care about 5 more points? I don't know. I'm up $805. Another $100 puts me at $155. Close my eyes and press the button. Could be. That could be the play, right? Close your eyes and press the button. Getting a rejection off this level. Yes, rejecting off the VWAP there. The trade day account giveaway that I won, I still can't use it since Project X is locked. Yeah. It should come unlocked soon. I don't know, though. I'm trying to get the 5 points here. If I can. Stop to break even now. Let's go. Got the 5 points. Took the 5-point bounce there off the 9 EMA. Got back above the pivot. So that puts us up $900 on the day. We're at $154,999.94. That's going to trigger my OCD. We need 6 more cents to be at 155. So effectively, we need two $2,000 days to pass. We're going to try our best. Try our best. What up, Solo? So this is what the trade day thingy looks like. I don't know if Tim blew his account today or not. He might have been trolling. I thought he posted on Twitter that he did, but I think he might be trolling. I don't see where he would have blown his account. I'm not so sure. DGT is kind of a wild card. He could blow this thing up in one day, or he can make 10 grand in one day. Kelly's doing really well. Uncle Bugatti, I'm not sure about him. Don't know even who he is really. But here's the other one. So Mighty Ox is pretty close to passing. Smooth Trader, and then me. And then everybody else there. I think Nutty Bar already gave up. I don't think he's trying anymore. So Pine Tree 7. I guess Pine Tree might be done until... No, he's on a 7th reset, so he's okay. So, anyways, that's kind of where that is. I mean, here's the idea, guys. If I could just get funded, what is the, let me look at the prizes. Because I think they pay top 5. Is it the top 5? Oh, they only, is it top 5 or 3? Okay, so it's just the top 3. So even if I could just somehow find my way to 3, we get $1,000. So that's going to be what we aim for. Try to just get funded and get in the top 3. Seems like if you just get funded, you know, if Tim did, then we probably just got to beat one of these people out to get in the top 3. We'll see. Yeah, Vala was up there, but I don't know if he blew his account or not. I'm not sure. Where's Tom Sabo? I don't think Tom is allowed. I don't know. I don't know if he could do it. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? YOLO? I don't know, man. Should I? What do we think? What do we think the move is going to be today? Let me ask Cove. He tends to know a little more about it. Let me ask Cove. Yeah, it's hiding in the basement. Yeah, I tend to refer to Cove on those earnings. He tends to kind of stay on top of those. I'm going to see what he says. I just ask him. He said, does a bear shit in the woods? No chance for short. I don't know, man. I just don't know if I want to. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Might YOLO an eval. Maybe I'll do that. Because I've got this eval, we made $800 yesterday. I have a Take Profit Pro account that I could use. Where's it at? Right there, we're up 294 on it overall. So if we could get like a $2,000 winner, like 20 points with 5 minis, that would be a daily payout. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But there we are, up $900 on the Influencer Cup account. Just trying to ease that thing onto funded. CL spiked. What's GC doing? Still going? Yeah, it ran that wick. Now, let me go let Max in. He's over there banging on the door now since he, you know, I let him out. And now he's banging on the door to get back in. Typical dog. Silly dog. Silly wabbit. Tricks are for kids. 25087. What up, Poco? Man, I don't know what I want to do. I'm just not sure. I am not sure. I don't know, guys. I'm like on the fence about YOLO and the earnings. I've tried to be so careful with these accounts. I'm not on my YOLO game like I used to be, you know. Doesn't mean I can't do it. All right, let's find an account here. Let's go with this 25K, 4998. We can make $750. So what is that? 5 minis. 20 points. So it's like 5 points would be 500. 28 ticks. All right, I'll go 29 ticks. There's MOC ripping higher. Man, I was looking for this pushback into the... Don't touch the PEAs. Yeah, I'm just gonna do an eval. Take Profit Trader 25K eval. Such a nice pushback up here. $255 points. Just grind right back up. Back into the new week opening gap. Borrow an account from Husk. That's right. He is pleased. Design. He is pleased. All right, I think we'll wait for our next trade for the earnings here, and we'll see how that goes. If I lose the account, just blame you guys. I won't blame anybody else. Just you guys. Okay. Maybe I won't blame anybody. How about that? All right, we're 5 sales away from the Take Profit Trader giveaway. 5 sales away. So maybe by tomorrow we'll be able to do that. Max deserves a little blame. Yeah, that's true too. It's all your fault, Max. It's all your fault, bro. All right, I'm going to show you guys these accounts. I'm going to lock up SPNL. You can see it. I'm going to lock these accounts down, except for the one that we're going to trade. Here's the eval that we're trading. Bulanox up $900. Full transparency, we did blow this account today, live on the stream. And yeah. Now I'm going to close this down, this chart. Actually, I'm going to leave it open. Actually, I don't even need it. Let's close it down. Let's close this one down. And I'll move this one down to here. That's my backyard, guys, in case you're wondering. It's my backyard. That's the backyard, just in case you're wondering. Man, we got quite a bit of trendline liquidity to the downside here now. This could get interesting. Could get interesting. All green, nice Photoshop, yeah. Why the long face, Max? Why the long face? Well, because he's a long dog. I should Photoshop. I could Photoshop for you guys. Could you know? I can't. Can you scroll on a Photoshop? I'm not sure. I mean, we're still red. If I was going to Photoshop it, I'd make myself at least in the green on these accounts, right? We're still down. This one's only 280 away from being back to the Mendoza line. Most of them are 500 or 600 away still. Take Profit Pros up 244. The Lucid accounts are about $200 down. Yeah. I got to be better at Photoshopping if I'm going to do that. Oh, so much more space now that I closed everything like that. Oh, man. So much more space. 1 hour bearish fair value gaps. None? Oh, I guess there's not. That is interesting. Kind of tapped into this this order block here. You guys see that? Tapped into this hourly order block to the T, to the point. Man, I am kind of leaning down though. I am kind of leaning down. I'm kind of leaning towards the downside, but I don't know. I'll take both directions. It doesn't matter to me. We'll put one above, one below, and we'll see what happens. One above, one below. We'll see what happens. Sometimes that's all you can do. So 4:15, we'll do the drawing at 4 o'clock then for the giveaway. So exclamation point cash if you're not in. We also need 50 likes. I don't know why this thing doesn't show me the likes anymore. Trade tomorrow? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Anybody know how I get the likes up again? Let's see. Do I go back over here? That's not it. I have no idea how to turn that back on where I can see the likes. It used to be on all the time. Now it's not there. I don't know why. I don't know why, guys. Oh well. Oh, there we go. I can see them there. Okay, 37 likes. Now I can see them. Makes sense. Hey, we figured it out. We figured it out. Exclamation point cash in chat if you want to enter the giveaway. If you don't want to enter the giveaway, that's fine. That's fine. See if anybody else is playing the earnings. So let's start thinking about where where to the downside we'll put our level. I think a break of 90 gets us 80. So to the downside, I'm probably going to put my short at 90. And the upside's where it gets a little bit tricky because we have to kind of look to the left here. I mean, your next area is really up here. So maybe like something like these levels here. $9.40 if it drops 100 points somewhere, plus or minus, that could be. So I'm thinking like, you know, something like that. To the upside through 90, so I'll probably front run it at 80. And I'll probably go... I'll go probably like 89. Oh, I'm on the 25K. I can't do 5 minis. What can you do? 3? All right. So I need to adjust the size then. 3 minis. We need $700. Let me do quick math. Quick math. So 46 ticks. 47 to be safe. So 47 is like 12-ish points. 11? 12? So where's the VWAP at? It's the one thing I didn't even realize I turned off the VWAP. I closed the chart. Is that 25, like 60? $25,086. Oops. Still got some time here. That puts it in a tricky spot if VWAP's at 086. It's just Tesla, Eric. Let's go, Captain Price. Nice. Oh. What's that? Oh, yeah, I forgot about the giveaway. Yeah, let me do the giveaway here. It's going all the way back down. You will believe it. Yeah, it could. All right, exclamation point cash in the chat, guys. We're about to draw. Gonna bring this up now. Well, maybe we'll leave it down here for now, just in case like something wild happens. But probably gonna move it up to front run this wick. Let me move this up a little more too. Okay, and the winner is... Raul, MD. Dr. Raul. Are you here, Raul? I forgot to check the likes. Raul sent me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. It's right there in the chat. We only have 42 likes. I should have waited for 50. Dang. No, he's not a bot. He's no bot. He's not a bot. The hell. Dun, 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 dun. Your bot created by the system. Is Cove saying that Tesla is out already? So that was Tesla. The 30-point move. That was that was nothing. Trump's going to speak also. Well, it might be a blessing in disguise there. You don't really, you know. I don't like to blow accounts, but sometimes you do it. That's crazy it didn't do anything. We had more of a move yesterday. It did nada. It didn't do anything. So you guys got me all fired up for nothing. I was like, yeah, let's YOLO. Nada. It's all y'all's fault. Nobody else's. It's all Tom Sabo's fault. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Guys, the My Funded Futures add-on for the $3,000 payouts is going to be ending soon. You get 5% off with code MM on My Funded Futures. Again, you can add on to the max payout there. Take Profit Trader 40% off, no activation fee still going on. Use code MM. Bulanox 83% off, code MM. Apex 80% off, $85 activation fee. Code MYTH, M-Y-T-H. Trade Day 30% off, no activation fee. Tradeify, I think, is 30% off. No, well, some of their accounts have no activation fee. Day Traders is still 90% off. Those both are code MM. Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one 50% off, code MM. Legends, I think, is 20% off, code MM. Funding Ticks 20% off, code MM. Lucid, I think, is 30% off, code MM. Futures Desk 70% off, code MMM. And I don't know what Prop Shop is, but code MM if you want to help support the channel. Code METH too. Meth. That's going to do it for me. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We will be back probably this afternoon at some point. I'm going to do a little test stream. I don't know if I'll be trading or not, but you know, yeah, it's for every size roll. Do a little test stream. It's out, Alexi. It already came and gone. So appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect